Hey, I'm going to show you how to download and set up Sinput so that you can have it running in your games. I'll include a link to this page underneath the video, so just follow that and then click download now. He'll ask you if you want to pay. You don't have to pay, so just click no thanks, just take me to the downloads. If you want to pay, I would appreciate it, but that's all you need to do. Download, and then just open the Unity package. For importing it, there's a few things that are optional. The examples are optional. Rebinding is technically optional, but making your own system would be kind of a chore, so I would stick with the one that's included for now. Touch controls are also optional. If you want to have touchscreen controls, include those. Utilities are mostly for setting up gamepads and stuff. You probably won't need those, but we're going to include everything for now. Let Unity do its thing. And there we go, we're done. Sinput is imported. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is, like, if we check project settings input, you can see Unity's default input axes. Well, we're going to get rid of those. We need Sinput to have its own ones, so we choose Sinput from the menu, then generate Unity inputs. And it tells us it's done. And then you can see this is the inputs that Sinput will be checking. It's a lot more robust. But you don't need to touch this. This is all can be ignored for now. To set up our own control scheme, we just go to Sinput, select Control Scheme, and that selects the asset that Sinput will be using as its control scheme. The control scheme itself is split into controls and smart controls. I will explain smart controls first, because they work very similar to Unity input axes. You specify a name, a positive and negative control, and some settings that describe how it behaves. If you're familiar with Unity's input manager, these settings should make sense to you. The positive and negative control, though, instead of typing it out, you just select it from a list, and this list is populated by the controls listed here. Here is where we set up the default inputs for our game. Players will be able to rebind all of these in the game, but first we've got to set them up. So I will start by making a new control. Let's say we'll give it a name of Reload, because lots of games have reloading, why not? We'll create a keyboard input for this, which will be the R key, and a gamepad input, and we can use the X. Now these are based on Xbox controller layout, but it will work for other controllers too. So if I say X, it's going to, if someone plugs in a PlayStation controller, it's going to use square. And that's how that will work. Mouse inputs, why not? Let's say mouse button 3 will reload. I'll talk about virtual inputs in a different tutorial. For now, we've got keyboard, gamepad, and mouse inputs set up, and that's just how we set up a control.